Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Basilisk Reacts. For today, we are checking out Agust the Haegeum. I don't know if that is the right way to pronounce it, but this was very interesting to me because I have read in the comments that when it comes to Haegeum and Daechwita, that it is part of a power trilogy, right? So that was very interesting to me because I have seen Daechwita. It was a duo reaction. So I couldn't really get into it the way we both are used to, right? We are checking it out together. After, we're going to dive into a deeper analysis, pause a bit more, talk about it a bit more. But that was just like a first impression, first exposure. So yeah, I will be linking that in the description below. But for this one, we are going to dive into it a bit deeper in the analysis part, of course, because this is one of three, right? I have seen part one, this is then part two, and for the last one, as I read in the comment, right, is Amygdala. So very interesting, and Agust D, my boy Sugar, right? So let's get into it and see what we got going on here. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 해석되는 자유 yeah. 개소리는 out yeah. 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 살고 그도한 자유일런지 당신의 판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는지 당신의 자유와 타인의 자유가 동일하다 믿는지 그렇다면 주저 말고 올라타봐 금지된 것들로부터 해봐 각자의 취향조차 이해들을 못하는 불행한 이 시대를 살아가는 이들을 위한 이 노래는 금지된 것을 푸는 것뿐이지 허나 자유와 방종의 차이지만 부디 구분하길 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 쏟아지는 정보들은 상상의 자유들을 금지시킨 가동시에 사상의 통일성을 원해 왜 내 머리 앞에 각종 오이즈는 눈을 가리고 이제는 생각의 자유조차 범해 각종 논란들은 판단들의 혼란들을 야기시키고 또 쉴 틈 없이 생산되네 과연을 금지시킨 건 무엇일까 어쩌면 우리 자신 아닐까 자본의 노예 돈들의 노예 중고심과 편견 혐오의 노예 유튜브의 노예 플렉스의 노예 이기심과 탐욕이 미쳐나지내 눈 감으면 편해 모든 게 뻔해 이득에 따라서 뻔히 갈리는 결의 시기와 질투에 다들 말해 눈들이 먼해 서로가 서로에게 족쇄를 거는 것도 모른 채 정보의 쓰나미에서 쓸려 내려가지 말길 우린 자유와 방종의 차이지만 모두 구분하니 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 또 다른 해금
Oh, August the trilogy. Okay, guys. Guys. All right, so first impressions, that was also very impactful. And I think I recognize, really see that style that August D is going for because it kind of had the same feeling as I saw in Daechwita. And when I say that, I mean the way the scenes are set up, right? And the kind of feeling that these scenes carry. It's really, really just very, very gangster, very edgy. And yeah, it seems to me as if this one, you know, Haegeum, I don't know exactly what it means, right? Maybe it is. We can look it up real quick. But what I think is some kind of call out, right? Some rebel movement call out to action, call to action. Hey. Traditional Korean string instrument, a two-stringed vertical fiddle played with a bow. It's known for its unique, often melancholic sound and is used in various Korean musical genres, including traditional string instrument, a two-stringed. So my guess is that it is used metaphorically, right? Maybe the two-string. I don't know. I don't. I'm at a loss here, but yeah, it in big lines, right? Roughly, I think is the right word. Roughly, it describes a situation that we have all kind of slipped in because it is happening on such a big scale that it often is overlooked, right? Because it is gradually happening to a level that is somewhat acceptable by most people, but really when you look at it like August D here is trying to portray, it's all propaganda, right? We have conditioned ourselves to have a certain opinion on certain things, or we digest things a different way than what is meant to be, right? What is actually in the core essence of our souls is supposed to be processed, and we need to break free again from those prejudices, right? This is the effect of just years and years of very subtle conditioning by the mainstream media, or right, big artists trying to indoctrinate us. So this is, to me, sounds like be independent, right? Think for yourself, break free from the shackles that we perhaps have inflicted upon ourselves, the restrictions. So, yeah, the way I see it, very powerful message, and it really stands in line with the feeling I got from Daechwita, some sort of rebel standoff, right? And I think we can see it in the two sugars, the two August Ds, one from each side. So let's get into the analysis. I'm very excited for this one, and I'm very excited for the next one as well. So yeah, chances, right? But it's getting bigger and bigger. Most likely, guys, I will be covering that one tomorrow. All right, let's get into the analysis part. And this already, right? Okay, I'm not gonna pause a whole lot. I'm trying to compress my thoughts and really look for moments to really, info bomb you guys with everything I have to say. But the scenery here already, right, is kind of market, kind of urban streets, and for Daechwita it was the exact same start. So that already was giving me the feeling that I am looking at something that's a part of a bigger whole. WHOLE.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 이 노래는 해금, yeah. 올라타봐 지금, yeah. 복잡되는 리듬, 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금, yeah. 이 노래는 해금, yeah. 올라타봐 지금, yeah. 복잡되는 리듬, 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금, yeah. 이 노래는 해금, yeah. 올라타봐 지금, yeah. 복잡되는 리듬.
So I think this is a nice part to pause because we are clearly moving into another section with the cutscene. But I'm not very sure. I think I should have gotten the message, or at least the intention, with Haegeum, because it seems as if the metaphor is actually quite important. So let me just glance over it again to see. Different meanings, right? Let's see. Is going to embodies Agust the owner. Okay. Different meanings in Korean. Sorry, guys. It describes a traditional Korean instrument. Okay, according to. He raps and later adds bustling rhythm. Maybe would also be another Haegeum. The Haegeum is the instrument for the liberation. The song itself is both the sound and its intent, the medium and the message. Instrument for the liberation, right? Okay, breaking free. Okay. Let me not look into the description or the interpretation that I can find online, because of course it's open for interpretation, right? So I am providing you guys with what I think could be the message of this song, but I just needed some more elaboration on Haegeum. And as I see it, it is kind of what I already thought, used as a metaphor to a call to action, right? The rebel movement. Perhaps this could be a new kind of anthem. Interpretation is free for all. Out with the nonsense. 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 잘못된 자유일런지 당신의 판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는지 당신의 자유와 타인의 자유가 동일하다 믿는지 그렇다면 주저 말고 올라타봐 금지된 것들로부터 해봐 각자의 취향조차 이해들을 못하는 불행 아닌 시대를 살아가는 이들을 위한 이 노래는 금지된 것을 푸는 것뿐이지 Yeah, so I was really enjoying this part, and it was not because the beat is hard, But don't get me wrong, guys, it is a big part of why I think this is a banger. But the lyrics, right? It is just so meaningful. It really is covering a, I think, not very profound subject, but still it addresses a lot of people, and it's actually very, at least in my eyes, very apparent state of the world right now. So yeah, right. We have worked towards this point where freedom of speech, of course, is a thing, but it is also very risky to really openly, freely speak out your thoughts and your feelings, because there will be people lurking, right? Ready to give you the axe, to give you the banhammer. So yeah, this is a very present sensation that I feel every day. So yeah, this is very relatable, all that he is saying, and that is the reason why I think this is such a banger, because he's speaking some facts right here, man. Self-indulgence, right? Okay. Excuse me, guys. Self-indulgence needs to be guarded against simple-minded pleasures and self-indulgences. What does self-indulge? If you say that someone is self-indulgent, you mean that they allow themselves to have or do the things that they enjoy very much. Allow themselves to have or do the things that they... But you must remember to differentiate freedom from self-indulgence. Okay. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 쏟아지는 정보들은 상상의 자유들을 금지시킨 가동시에 사상의 통일성을 원해 왜 내 머리 앞에 각종 오이즈는 눈을 가리고 이제는 생각에 좌우조차 범의 각종 논란들은 판단들의 혼란들을 야기시키고 또 쉴 틈 없이 생산되네 This is right. Actually, I don't really have to pause here and explain what he is saying, because it's all there, right? He is explaining it to us, and very gracefully so, right? He is rapping about it, and it's really hitting right, the flow, but the message as well, guys. Yeah, just take the time to really read what he is saying. Endless influx of information prohibits freedom of imagination and seeks conformity of thought. This is the truth right here, man. Now it even infringes on freedom of thought. That we have reached such a what is it called? Dubious? I don't know. It's a tricky state that we're in now when it comes to these kind of things, right? Making statements or letting other people, especially on the internet, right? Because the reach is so big. It's almost as if the bigger the reach, the greater the risk for whatever you have to say. So this is yeah, it's very relatable, and I can see that this is going on. 범의 각종 논란들은 판단들의 혼란들을 야기시키고 또 쉴 틈 없이 생산되네 과연을 금지시킨 건 무엇일까 어쩌면 우리 자신 아닐까 자본의 노예 돈들의 노예 중고심과 편견 혐오의 노예 유튜브의 노예 플렉스의 노예 이기심과 탐욕이 미쳐나지네 눈 감으면 편해 모든 게 뻔해 이득에 따라서 뻔히 갈리는 결의 시기와 질투에 다들 마련놓은 둘이만의 서로가 서로에게 족쇄를 거는 것도 모른 채 정보의 쓰나미에서 쓸려내려 가지 말길 우린 자유와 방종의 차이지만 모두 구분하니 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 Right, and then we have these two sugars right here, these two August D, these two Jungis. This one right here on the screen, of course, being the rebel in my eyes, right? I'm telling you how I see it. And then there's the one, suited up, which symbolizes, I think, conformity, right? So this is the normal, what is widely accepted by the people, and then holding the rebel at gunpoint, which stands actually just for true freedom. Right? Throwing the cigarette into the pile of money, because money, of course, is, you could argue, one of the many treasures that we all seek, but actually has little, right? I won't say nothing, actually has little to do with being happy, or, making your own, forming your own thoughts and feelings. But we have all collectively um, uh, built on that image of money is important. So much that we get to see this scene, right? Burn the pile of money, and it is equal to rebelling against the norm. And you cannot do that, or you will be waterboarded.
또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah.
It's a banger, guys.
또 다른 해금
Yo, and then we have this one, guys. I'm excited. If I had any more time today, I would have recorded it straight after. But yeah, we're gonna let this one marinate for a bit. But yeah, guys, some final thoughts, final words for you guys. Yeah, just stand up for your true self, but know that it will be a challenge, of course, because there will be people, and we cannot blame those people that stand ready to take you down, because we are all victims, right, of gradually contributing to a world that we know as of now. And what I mean to say with that is that I am a firm believer of the potential that we humans carry within ourselves, and I think that we can, how hardwired as it may be, we are always capable of making a fundamental change. We just need to keep at it, right? Or any other way, but it is possible. But it is way easier to just let yourself flow and be oblivious to every effect around you that has taken place. And that is also allowing yourself to change into what some people would consider sheep, right? Your whole idea and even your taste will be altered so gradually, so subtly, that you don't even notice it, right? But this is just a call out to your pure self, your original self. Yeah, this a new Haegeum. I think this is a banger for many reasons. The beat I loved, the lyrics I loved even more, and Sugar, my boy, man, He really killing it. Yeah, Sugar my boy. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next one, Amygdala. This one right here. Right here. We'll be covering that tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next.